everyone, and welcome back to Planet Zoo. We have not been here in a while. I sat and worked on everything until we achieved greatness with the Dall sheep. So that's what we're going to do today, is I'm going to review everything we have done. Isn't that pleasant? We're going to start off with this rock that's sticking through this sign, because, you know, that doesn't belong there at all, and you have to remove things or it just isn't right, and yeah, blah 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 blah. Like you want to hear all that. So just enjoy me fixing little bitty things until we get to our next project, which, by the way, I done in one single session. For once, I made a mountain. That's right, I made a mountain and an enclosure, and it works perfectly. And you're going to see that later. It is amazing. Well, actually, you kind of saw a glimpse of it in the intro, but you know. Yeah, you get it. So we're going to move over here, and we're going to randomly put flowers down. You notice how I ignore the random structure in the middle of the sky, like some kind of dimension is trying to come through? Yeah, I was too concerned with flowers. So you're going to enjoy me planting flowers for a bit, but you know what? We have the magic. We have lay time lapse. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed that. Now let's get started on the Dall drift. As you see here, I have some kind of ploppy turd. We shall sculpt it into greatness. Yeah. So first we need to flatten out all this land. And I'm just gonna add a little whoop-de-whoops here. Somewhere. Put the circle loop-de-loops in, future Jess. Or is that now Jess? I don't know. What dimension am I in? Anyways, there's the circles. They go here and here. And then you just flatten that crap out. Ah, yeah. Those sculpting tools, they are your friend. They are that bestie. And, flatten out even more. And I feel like maybe a time lapse is needed for this. Unless you guys want to see me just flatten out things. I had to put the ball back to kick the ball out of their enclosure. So here we have a plop, kind of like clay almost, it looks like. And after we flatten it all out, we're going to make it look pretty. So my new best friend is not the flattening tool. Oh, no. It's the stamp tool. Oh, the stamp tool makes things better. It just makes a random block of dirt, and you can do whatever you want with it. It's the best thing, I tell you. I think my water is old. Oh. So in order to have a plot of land, we need to remove everything, and I mean everything. We want our sheep in the best habitat. Nothing little and nothing lame for them. Oh, no. So with that being said, I think we should do another time lapse. did you all enjoy your time lapse? I hope you did. Because it's time to start building what I call Dall drift. Not catchy, is it? It's something. It's related to mountains. So, first what we need to do is we need to use that sculpting tool I told you about. And this is gonna make blocks. Kinda like craft. Only better. Do I dare say it's better than craft? I don't think so. But it's still a cube you can work with. So what you want to start doing is making your blocks, flattening them out. Yes, flattening them out. I did say use the flattening tool. He's handy sometimes. Anyways, what you want to do is keep playing with it. No, not with you flattening tool. Every single one of them. The concave, convex, higher, lower, smooth, chisel, all of it. So when you're putting your blocks together, mold them together. Shape them into something pretty. I'm going for a canyonish kind of mountain look here. I mean, it's nothing like those professional mountains over there. That'll never happen. But it's decent. I like it. You need to make it so the animal can actually climb on all that. And yes, the first time and the first try we ever attempt, it works perfectly. I was blown away. Well, the animals didn't climb on it right away, but I fixed it instantly. So, I'm not that much of a failure. Here I'm making a wall. Kind of like to give them seclusion from the plains. Yes, I'm basing this off Yellowstone. Okay, I'm obsessed with Yellowstone. I cannot help it. Every time I go to that place, I just want to like recreate it and live there. Constantly. In my mind. So anyways. Enough about national parks and their majesticness. We need to make a hole, and the hole, what do you think the hole's for? Water. Yes, like you totally said, you totally said water. Yeah. So instead of having those little itty bitty habitat water bowls, I prefer to have some kind of spring for every animal. Maybe I'm obsessed with waterfalls, but it's still pretty and it still works better than refilling water constantly. So anyway, back to the land. Yeah, now we're using the smoothing tool. So when your animal is trying to climb up things, make sure the smoothing tool, you work that bish like crazy, because if you don't, your animals aren't going to have smooth land to walk on. Here's the waterfall placement I do. Yes, I have to go through blueprints because I'm too lazy to make another thing, so I just make things, save them, and do it for later. I mean, they're all from my other old zoo anyways. Here I'm covering up some rock with some more rock and making a little cave, smoothing out stuff, more and more and more. So basically here I'm just taking other blueprints, forming them to how I like them. This is the quick way to do things. And making a little ledge for the sheepies. Have you ever seen a Dall sheep before? Let's add a Dall sheep into this video. Snap, snap. Ah, yes, beautiful. They like to climb all over mountains, and they defy gravity and go in their little itty tippy tubby hooves, and yeah, they're cool, man. They're cool. So I'm smoothing out more rock because there's a lot of smoothing process in this. And then there's coolers, and then there's trees, and you gotta make sure you have the right things. Franchise is a lot of fun, but it's also very challenging. But I mean, when you're playing a game like this and you're like, hey, I want to do a playthrough, would you rather do sandbox or would you rather do the actual game? That's my opinion. So anyways, we have an alert over there. Let's just ignore that. Never happened. And add more rock work, because why not? We're making a mountain, we need more rocks. And that's the bad part. I wish they had like a face thingy, like a group of rocks I could do and just put it in there, but no, I have to do one by one. Over and over and over again. This thing turns out beautiful, by the way. That's where the sign's gonna go. I don't have 2 waterfalls in the exhibit. I'm not that crazy. Or should I say habitat? The exhibits are the ones in the tanks. So, yeah. I think I might add some mods into this game because, you know, they added orcas into this game, so I might have to mod it. Here is something very important. I made a hole, and I'm adding the staff area into that hole. Yes, because they're unworthy. No. Because it's the perfect way for them to get in and out without disrupting the visitors, because they will complain about that. And making a little hole for the the water purifier and electric power generators, connecting all that. Now, when you have a habitat such as this one, use the null barrier. If you don't use the null barrier, what are you doing with your life? It just looks weird. So the null barrier, once it's high enough, it will keep the animals inside, but minus copies for a split second. I added a little bit of regular ones so I can have a lower level for them to walk, and then a higher level for people to see them. So I'm just connecting things. It's getting snowy, blizzard's coming, we're all gonna die. There goes the stairway, little higher up action, and some special thingies in there, and some more thingies, and lots of thingies. Some trees. I don't know. Just make your staircases look pretty. Don't leave them naked. They don't like to be naked. They like friends. I literally do sound like Bob Ross. Anyways, I'm going to add some rocks here, and we're going to put some rocks here, and here. Why, you say? Because we need to cover up that ugliness right there. I mean, that's not good. Dall drift? You did not see that error. Make sure it's under your proper work zone, and off you go. Just gonna cover up some stairway mishaps here. Looks a little weird, but I try it. And now we need some lighting. Make sure you don't have crazy lighting, maybe like 1 or 2, because if you don't, your electric bill is going to skyrocket like mine in real life, $240 a month. And yeah, see how my we're getting poorer and poorer by the second? We're going to be on zoo financial aid soon, sadly. So here I'm looking for Dall sheep, and they're all female. You know, we still don't have a male in our enclosure, and don't worry, I didn't play without you guys. This is the last time I've played Planet Zoo. We're going to keep going, don't worry. We're finally going to finish all this off. Here, add some more rocks, some more trees. You need to cover up the staff area as much as possible. Like, anything. Walls, trees, rocks, statues, just improvise. And that's what I'm doing. It's a slow process, and I have a lot of mixture of things, but it works out pretty well. Our Dall sheep got out of the enclosure. I had to raise the thingy. I say thingy a lot. Raise the walls. Make sure that your habitat walls are barriers or to the proper height, which you can find in the Zoopedia up there, the little booklet with the paw on it. Yeah, do that first. Don't be like, oh, it's at 2 points, so I'm just gonna leave it at 3 and they'll be fine. No, sometimes they need 6, 7, 12, 100. You never know. These guys like to boing up in the air. So see what I mean about how the animals need to track up the mountain? Smoothing tool. That's all you need to do. See, they can go right up it. And then over here, I'm going to add an info because people aren't coming in to see the animals. So you have to like lure them in with them goodies, you know? It's really annoying, but you know, who doesn't like donuts? So it's a win-win situation. And then I realized, well, if they're gonna come that far, how are they gonna get even farther? So I had to spend even more money after adjusting things. And we get into the sheep. And we put the sheepy in. And the blizzards come even worse. And worse and worse and worse. You know, I kind of miss winter a little bit. It's summer here and it's been 100 and in the hundreds for months now. It's horrible. I had a birthday. Woohoo, 29. I stayed inside all day because it was hot. Hot, hot, hot. Okay, so these sheepies are coming in. Make sure you do your research on them. Yep, there they go. Up the rocks and everything is successful. See? Success. It still looks bland though, doesn't it? So I just realized that my entrance area was gone, so I had to add it back in. I don't know if you guys remember me doing that, but I did. We did all this on video, and I recorded it. And somehow it just disappeared. I'm like, oh, okay, bye. So I have to adjust all this again, do all that again. But it's looking good. Looks really good. Going back to the sheepy area. Make sure you have, you know, they like it butt arse cold there, so make sure you have your coolers in. I think, yeah, that's about it I did for the mountains, right? Oh, no. I put in a energy efficient power there. Yes, with wind. So that's awesome. And they're going up there. Everything seems fine. I need to add more rocks because it still looks like a blob. You can never have enough rocks. Just to let you know. I don't want to mean to sound like a crack addict, but you know, you need rocks. And here we're just going to take time to admire the work. How are you guys today? I guess this is the perfect time to, you know, never mind. It happened too fast. I'll tell you later. So now we're going to add more coolers because, you know, cold. I'm still looking for a male sheep. Never happened. More toys. More snow. More trees. See the pattern here? And I had to add a second vendor. And I had a little, like, mountain here. Like, some kind of canyon wall. I thought it looked good, I guess. Like, yeah, it looks weird at first. I don't know what I was thinking, and then I kind of shaped it. See, that's the problem with the flattening tool. It kind of makes things look weird. No offense, flattening tool. More bushes, more shrubs. That's the key. Now we're looking at all these people walking. And I'm going to check Yangtze Plains for a second. We're good to go. I think that's about it, huh? We got everything finished. Everything done. Just a little more adjustments. No one is donating to this enclosure that I've worked so hard on. And here they, you know, they have different kind of boards now you can add. I need to like make more info boards, customs, but I am so friggin' busy with life. I literally need to go buy a schedule book just to keep up with what I'm doing these days. Maybe some markers too. Anyways, here I'm gonna add the sign, but it won't be just a Dall sign. No. We don't do Dall here, do we? Huh? Get it? Dall. I'll go home. Okay. Anyways. Dall drift. Looks a little drifty. And then you put some rocks in, make it look like it's, you know, sitting in there, whatnot. It's like turned a little bit because it's on an angle when you get there, so the people can see it from Yangtze Valley. You just come there and bam, drift. And it looks like not a lot of people are donating still. I don't know why, but you know, we'll just rob them for their money. Unfortunately, no one goes upstairs. All that hard work for the upstairs, and no one goes upstairs. Oh, surprise, surprise, it's snowing again. Does that say we only have 5 100. I can't even see. Hold on. Yeah, that literally says we have $53,000. We are not doing good. I wish I could stop while I was ahead, but unfortunately I didn't. I think I bought more things, in fact. So now maybe is the time to explain that I do more Twitch now than YouTube. And if you guys really miss me, you can go to my Twitch channel, which is right here. I'd appreciate it. I'd love to talk to you all. I don't post much on YouTube anymore, and I'm sorry. Please forgive me. But I'm doing all kinds of stuff on Twitch. Lots of stuff. I'd love for you to say hello. Anyways, it's snowing again. And that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll be back next week with another one, because I will find time for sure. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of my crappy content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!